welcome to Movie Magic Monday, your weekly ticket to the movies. I'm gonna talk about a movie I actually didn't want to talk about today, One Battle After Another. Why am I talking about it if I don't want to? Because I feel I need to. I feel I need to tell you what I think about this movie. It's very important to me. I had a couple of conversations with people whose opinion I value very much, not only when it comes to movies, but in general, but especially with movies as well. And those people told me I need to see these movies, this movie. I need to see one battle after another, and I need to forget about the reviews and forget about everything and just watch it, and I will be convinced. Sounded a bit religious to me, to be honest. And I can tell you, folks, I saw it and I am not convinced. Before I start going into why I'm not convinced, I actually seen a movie I am not allowed to talk about yet, but I kind of might have enjoyed. Um, I saw Greenland 2 today, the press screening, and the embargo, unfortunately, is on the 8th of January. And I will do a review on embargo date, but you have to wait a little bit for that. Sorry, I would have rather talked about that one, to be honest. One battle after another. Why didn't I like it? First of all, looking back over the last couple of years, I have to say I actually am a bit worried about my movie taste. Because a lot of the films that have been nominated for Best Picture, and obviously One Battle After Another will be nominated as well, I honestly just didn't like them that much. I mean, stuff like Oppenheimer, I can appreciate. I think that was nicely done, and Nolan, of course, is very entertaining. And stuff like 29, Oppenheimer won in 24, right? And 2019, The Green Book, I really loved, for example. 2020, Parasite, I loved that as well. But Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, I think was 2023. Well, didn't do anything for me. And often, like a couple of the nominees, I watch it just because they are Oscar nominees and I want to see what the fuss is about. And I don't get it anymore. And I have the same with One Battle After Another. I might not get it. I had the same with the Joker, for example. I reviewed it for IGN. I gave it a 7 because 7 is not the greatest number or grade, as you know. But I think it's still fair because I recognize that the actor is doing a great job. And I recognize that the movie is done well. But the whole movie itself and what it does to me just didn't resonate with me at all. And I have the same here, like I said. So I see that especially Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, and Leonardo DiCaprio are acting their heart out. Personally, Sean Penn is stands out to me when it comes to the performance, but it just doesn't do anything for me. I don't get the point. I'm not entertained. I think all the characters are extremely unlikable, and I'm just getting more annoyed every time I see certain characters because I'm not rooting for them. I'm not even against them. I'm just like, him again or her again. I don't get it. I don't get the plot, and I know it's politics and you're against the system, and it's not. At least I hope that I'm stupid, and it completely is beyond my horizon. I get the idea behind it. It just doesn't do anything for me anymore. So I'm honestly worried that these kind of movies are like lost for me. It's 3 hours almost. The movie is almost 3 hours long, and it's one battle after another is one battle too much or too many for me. Um, it's simply not entertaining, and I can't get behind movies that are not entertaining at all to me anymore. feels like 3 lost hours. Move me in a positive way, move me in a negative way. Some movies stick with you. I mean, remember Requiem for a Dream? Horrible movie, but a very good movie because you still think of scenes that upset you. And if the sole purpose is to upset me, I still don't like the movie because I don't want to be made upset continuously. I mean, not even like a zombie or horror movie is upsetting me to the point that I'm not at least a little bit entertained by the suspense or what's going on and these kind of things. But in this case, it's not going anywhere. The characters are not deep at all. It's very basic desires, and to a degree that I think it's unrealistic that characters would act that way, even if they are very over the top. It's just annoying me constantly when I'm watching it. Constantly. I'm honestly wondering. I had a look at IMDb as well, and I normally think about my opinion of a movie before I look up any other reviews or whatever. So I'm not influenced by that. But I thought it extremely interesting that a lot of people giving it like a 9 out of 10, a 10 out of 10. What a wonderful movie, best movie of the year. And then you read like the review, and it's like, what else do you need? DiCaprio, Champagne, Del Toro. Yeah, but okay, so you're giving it a 10 because there are three well-known actors in there that obviously can act even in this movie. Like I said, I wouldn't argue with that at all. But the entertainment value is just not there. And then there are like a lot of people who are feeling the same as me. Like, I don't get it. I don't think it's that good. Maybe it's vastly overrated. Yeah, maybe it's not for me. How can opinions differ so much when it comes to movies like this? And I honestly talk to people, especially younger people, because as you know, I watch a lot of movies with my kids. And stuff like the Joker, they haven't even seen this one. They are not interested at all. I showed them the trailer, said, I'm gonna watch this. Do you want to watch this with me? They were like, nah, looks horrible. And they were fucking right. But I watched, for example, the Joker with them. And again, I'm coming back to that example because I think it's very similar for me that everybody thinks it's just so fantastic. And you can read my review of the Joker on IGN. I didn't do it for me. And the kids, and I'm not saying my kids are right or I am right. If you enjoy it, good for you. I just want to let you know, as a movie fan, as a person, as a guy that likes to be entertained and that can appreciate B movies, that can appreciate action movies, that can appreciate serious movies, one battle after another is a total disaster to me, personally. To keep this spoiler free, I'm gonna keep it to this. I think I'm kind of like was a bit all over the place, which the movie is as well. So I'm allowed to be that in my review. I think if the movie is all over the place, then the review can be all over the place as well. But you get my point. I hope it's too long. It's not going anywhere. It's not trying to get you to feel anything for the characters because they are completely unlikable. It's not even like developing the characters at all. It's the same as from the beginning to the end. It's the same level they are on. So you don't get into it any deeper the more the movie continues or progresses. It's a political message, obviously, which is communicated in a way that is very chaotic, which probably is the intention because revolution is chaotic. I get it, but which doesn't make any sense then. And yeah, it's just frustrating to watch. Let me know in the comments what you think about one battle after another. Like I said, rather would have talked about Greenland 2, which compared to this, of course, will not get any recognition among like best movie of the year or whatever. And I don't want to jump ahead, but these it's simply not because of the content or if the movie is good or bad. I will talk about that when I review it beginning of January, but simply because it's regarded as a movie that is not intellectual enough, and I think we need to go back to entertainment value. I remember when Wolverine Logan was nominated, and I think it would have deserved Best Picture that year. And I think it was nominated for Best Picture as well as some other things. Didn't win anything, of course, because it's a superhero movie. But that movie was fucking fantastic, fucking deep, and had great action, wonderful actors with Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman, and of course Daphne Keane, who played X-23 in a wonderful way. It's just not a movie that falls into that category. And then I believe if you convey the movie in a way that, or if you communicate the movie in a way, or if you shoot the movie in a way, if you present the movie in a way that is considered artistic and intellectual and political and historical. There's most movies that talk about or have the subject of the Second World War, of course, are considered. Even there have been jokes about this, like, hey, you need to play in a Holocaust movie to win an Oscar, right? I think there was a joke made at the Oscars, and that is the whole promise. Also now with political stuff. Um, Everything that is on a level that is controversial or like a hot subject, a hot topic, sexuality, race, everything, it's automatically something you can't criticize when it is portrayed in a movie. And in this case, the political aspect of the movie is just okay, part of it, but not. It's not a fun movie, and it doesn't have to be fun, but it's not an entertaining movie. Let's say it like this. I'm coming back to it. I'm sorry. I wanted to explain why I didn't like it without going too much into detail about the 3 hour plot, which doesn't go anywhere. Let me know in the comments what you think about one battle after another. If you really love it, if you think I'm stupid because I don't like it at all, if you think it should win Best Picture at the Academy Awards in 2026, if you think that would be ridiculous, I'm curious. Just leave me a comment, leave a like as well, would help the video and the channel. And if you would subscribe, if you like the videos and if you like the reviews, would help the channel a lot as well. Thanks a lot, everybody. I will talk to you next time. Bye.